G'day aspiring engineers. This video is about how to help you get the best out of two excellent existing resources. Nothing new and fancy. What I mean is using AI to help you speed up your learning to get the very best from human teachers that are out there. The tool that I want to show you today is called NotebookLM, and it's made by Google. It allows you to bring artificial intelligence to bear on existing materials rather than making stuff up out of all the soup that's out there on the internet. You've heard that common epithet, garbage in, garbage out. So I love putting AI to work on specific sources. It's so much easier to pick up when it's hallucinating, when it's going crazy. So really this topic is best if you've already completed the 16 basic tutorials in Fusion 360. Stop and do those first and then come back here and pick up where you left off. There's no substitute for that first 20 hours of muscle memory and practice. I'll put the link in the description down below for that. Now I'm going to do one example today with you in NotebookLM. Then you'll be able to study up on pretty much any topic that you want to know about. This is going to make things much easier for you to learn whatever it is that you're needing to know in Fusion. Today we'll concentrate on a video by Brad Tallis. Brad is well known for producing a huge amount of video content which is pitched at beginners or early on users. His videos are often long and detailed, which can be a problem in itself. He was formerly an employee at Autodesk and working on Fusion. He knows how Fusion is supposed to work, and I mean from the perspective of the programmers who designed and built Fusion. So when you're listening to Brad, you're hearing how it was supposed to be used. Okay, we'll use this video by Brad Tallis on tracing a reference image in Fusion. The link is in the description down below. And then after that, we won't be covering this today, but I want to show you a playlist of 54 videos on the Autodesk website, the Fusion 360 website, all about Fusion, 54 videos, which he made while he was still working for Autodesk. Most of these are an hour or more in length. And just try going back and forth to find what you're looking for in there. It's like a needle in a haystack. But take a look at these 54 videos at another time. There just aren't very many resources out there that are as good as these. Again, the link is in the description down below. Okay, now you're going to need to set up a Google account to use NotebookLM. I've already got one, so I'm just going to show you how to find it and then we'll hop in. Search for Google NotebookLM, and this is what it will look like the first time that you visit. And this is the place where you need to enter your Google account. You can see the Create button there. Well, that's if you don't have one yet. Create it now. And here's a tip. The next time you come looking for this, it can be a little bit tricky to find, so go for this link here when you do the search for Google NotebookLM. Go for the sign in link. That'll help you. Well, now I'm in, and you can see that I've got my photograph up in the top right corner. Look across there in the top left corner, you can see the NotebookLM logo, then the name of the notebook that's currently open, and it's untitled at the moment, but let's go ahead and give that a name in a minute. Just underneath the name of the notebook, you can see a button there that says Add Sources, and you can get things from the web, and you can also put in different kinds of resources to interrogate using this tool. That's the left panel. In the middle panel there we've got sources that you can upload from your computer. And down in the bottom of the middle panel you can see that there's a chatbot window there, and you can type in prompts and ask questions about the sources in that box down there. And you'll see the output of the AI in that middle panel, and you can click that little button down there that says Add Note, and it takes what's in the middle panel and adds it as a note, and it gets listed down the bottom of the right hand panel. In the right hand panel you can see it's called the Studio. You can see that can give you an audio overview, a video overview, a mind map, reports, etc, etc. We'll explore this a little bit together over the next few weeks maybe. Why don't we change the name of this notebook? something like Brad's video topic. But let's add a few sources now. I've clicked on that button in the middle of the middle. That works. Now you can see that little button on that dialog box and go to the Fusion website, the online help, copy the link and back to NotebookLM. Here we are, paste that link into the dialog box and then click on Insert. So there it is in the left panel, the whole website for the online Fusion help. Now let's do the same thing. Let's go to YouTube this time. Go to YouTube and then find that video that we're after. There it is, click on it. And as soon as it opens, click on that share button and then copy link. Great, paste the link to the video into the dialog box and then click Insert and there it is. It's another source. We've got two great sources in that left panel now. And that's how we want this all set up. Now what I'm going to do is, looking over there in the sources panel on the left, I'm going to turn those all off and turn on just the one about the video. We don't need the Autodesk help source just at the moment. And now I'm going to type in a prompt, a question down below in the middle panel. You can see that one there. It says, look at the video by Brad Tallis and give me a table with timestamps and the topic he's covering at that time. And then here's what it gave me in response to that. So you can see this is just what I wanted. These times are sort of indicative rather than exact, but that's pretty good. Okay, so you get the idea. This is what we want to do, and I've just clicked on Add Note down below there, and the note has been added on the right panel. And the last thing I wanted to show you is that these notebooks are shareable. So there's a share button there, and you can copy the link and distribute that to everyone who you want to be able to get into this notebook and interrogate it, ask all kinds of questions, or even drop out some of the sources and put in other sources. For instance, one of those other videos by Brad Tallis, one of those 54 from the Fusion YouTube channel which I showed you earlier. That would be a great way to get started with NotebookLM. You could experiment with all kinds of prompts and questions for any one of those topics that you need to know about. Now, I'm giving away the link to this notebook to my newsletter subscribers. That'd be a good way for you to get started with NotebookLM and learn all about prompting it and how to use all the different features of it. It's really good, and we'll do some more on this over the next few weeks. My newsletter is all about learning Fusion and other engineering topics. Every week I give away a different freebie. So go ahead and sign up at the link in the description down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.